What's up, guys? December 13th, another Trifecta V Productions. See it on YouTube, subscribe and link. Ian and I, we're ready. We're up at night. It's 3 a.m., week 14 NFL, fantasy football. We got a lot to talk about. We're sponsored by Tide because if you're in the NFL playoffs, if you're in the fantasy football playoffs, if you're trying to make the playoffs or whatnot, you got to get clean. And what better way than Tide? Ian and I, we've been using this stuff, it seems like every couple of hours because we got to get extra clean because I don't know why, but we're using it like it's going out of style. But let's get to it. First leg of the trifecta, as always, NFL Week 14, Eagles, Saints. Saints coming into town, -8 at home for the Eagles. A game, Jalen Hurts going up against Taysom Hill. We don't have Carson Wentz, Drew Brees. We have the backups going up against the backups. -8. Tyrone from Mikey Miz has been calling this game for months that the Eagles, this is the upset special of the season. I don't see it, guys, but I would take the points. Eagles +8, no doubt. I think they lose this game by 2 or 3. Jalen Hurts, I think he's going to have a pretty respectable game against that great Saints defense. There's not a lot of footage on how they play. I think the Eagles defense is going to be pumped. I think they're looking to play well against Malcolm Jenkins. I think they get a pick or two. I think Jalen Hurts gets a touchdown to Dallas Goedert, Jalen Reagor. Maybe there's some good special teams, some little fluke player here or there. I think the game's going to be 24-20 Saints. Super respectable, Ian said. He's telling me to pick the Eagles to win outright. I don't see it, but I do see the Eagles covering. It's not going to get very good. Eagles probably lose the rest of the 4 games along the way, but I would say Eagles lose 24-20, but they cover. The best part of it is we're ready to go. We could have waited till 8 a.m. for our breakfast, but Ian says, let's do it. Rapid fire, week 14 in the NFL. I'll tell them your picks. First game, we go Andy Dalton and the Dallas Cowboys go into Cincinnati. Redemption game, Ian says. Always pick the new quarterback on the new team. He says Andy Dalton's going to have a crazy game with that Dallas wide receiver core of CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper, not to mention Ezekiel Elliott. They're going to run all over those Bengals. The line is only -3. This is probably Dallas's last good game of the season. Look for Dallas to win by 10+. Take Dallas -3 going into Cincinnati. Another interesting game, a playoff implication game. Miami's hosting Kansas City. Kansas City -7. Everyone's saying this Miami defense is legit. Kansas City is looking to repeat the Super Bowl. Andy Reid wants another one. Everybody on Kansas City, that offense is looking good. Tyreek Hill, their rookie running back, Patrick Mahomes and company. There's no way. Kansas City's the team to beat. Miami's trying to get there. Yes, they're looking great with their coach, Brian Flores, but Kansas City should win that game by -10. They just look like they are ready to steamroll a good team, an up-and-coming team like the Dolphins, but take Kansas City on the road in Miami, -7. And then Monday Night Football. We love this one. This game started as a pick'em. Cleveland hosting the Baltimore Ravens, who are running out of gas. They are almost out of the playoff implications. I still believe in Baltimore. I think Baltimore is going to go into Cleveland, even though Cleveland's 9-3. Are you kidding me? Baltimore needs this game. Cleveland is not in dire straits yet. They're looking good. I think this is a trap game for Cleveland. Baltimore, I think, will win it big on the road, -3. Take Baltimore to win that game easily. I think Baltimore wins maybe 27-20. Lamar Jackson's going to do it. So let's recap. We talked about the Eagles game. Take the Eagles +8 at home. But when you're doing the parlay, the games that I really like, Kansas City -7 in Baltimore. Dallas -3 in Cincinnati. And the last game that we said Monday night, Baltimore -3 going into Cleveland. Third leg of the trifecta. Sixers preseason is going to start soon. Everybody wants to see it, but let's talk about what everybody's talking about. James Harden, Ian wants him. How do we do it? I keep telling him, I say give up Tobias Harris. He thinks I'm crazy. He thinks I'm drinking the Tide detergent. He said, no way. If you want James Harden, you got to give up Ben Simmons. I'm not there yet. I don't know what I do. We got to see. But there's 4 teams that are looking. If you want it, if you're the Sixers, it's going to be Ben Simmons and Thibault and a draft pick. Do you do that? We know what the Nets deal is. I don't think that's going to get it done. 2 new teams come into play. Ian says it's hogwash. He says you want him. Ben Simmons is the play. I'm not so sure. Milwaukee's trying to make a push. You're going to bring in Brock Lopez and Chris Middleton. They're older guys, but there's some play and draft picks. I don't think that gets it done. What's intriguing, the Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler's pushing for Harden. He loves his boy. He said this is what it could take. We could do it. Bam, Jimmy, and Harden. An interesting trifecta in Miami. Eric Spoelstra has already coached LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. This would be Giannis. Excuse me, not Giannis. What am I saying? This would be Harden, Bam, and Jimmy to get back there. But what's it going to cost? Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, 2 draft picks, Kelly Olynyk, and Goran Dragic. They're saying if they're high on the future of Duncan and especially Tyler Hero was a lottery pick or pretty close to it. Would they do it? You're getting 2 good shooters. You're getting a veteran player in Dragic and a role player in Kelly Olynyk. So what do? They're saying Miami might be the second best team most likely to get Harden after the Sixers if they're willing to give Ben Simmons. But if not, could Miami move into the ring if they're willing to depart from their 2-way shooters to get amazing scorer in Harden? So that's what we got. It's December 13th, NFL Week 14. Ian and I were up all night. We didn't go to sleep yet. We just had some chicken wings and Primos. He had his Similac. We're going to go back to the Tide and get clean house and see what happens. We're going to start doing our research for next week. Everyone, V Productions, subscribe and like the video. Let's see what we got. V Productions, we're out of here.